Alright, bbay40 back with another video here on doors update. This one we're going to show this entity that's way down in the basement in door 100. After you get into door 100 and you're running from figure. As far as I know, this entity hasn't been named. I was wondering if maybe they might call it Portal or Wormhole or something, because it's cool in that it will take an item from you and then give it back to you at the start of another game. So here I'm running through. I've gotten a little better at getting through these dark rooms. As you can see, I like using either a lighter or the candle. I was going to use my candle, but the damn thing wouldn't work. I don't know if I'll show you that in here if I grab my candle and start using it. Let's see. I wanted to use up my lighter first. I got good good field of view. I got to watch out for those landmines on the floor and not look at eyes. But I have the healing plant, the regenerating plant. So if I take shots from eyes, you can see how it just regens. Like my health is all back to 100% again. So working my way back to door 100, and so this time my candle did work. I played another game, the candle wouldn't work at all. What's cool about the candle is that it'll go out if Rush is coming, or the candle will go out if Screech gets on your back. It'll warn you that Screech is coming, or Screech is there, and also warns that Rush is coming. So I do like using the candle usually, but I just want to use up this lighter because I like it. It gives me a nice wide field of view. I highly recommend, if you haven't done this yet or haven't figured out how to do it yet, just adjust your graphics on your computer or your phone. Turn the brightness all the way up and contrast up, and it'll give you more visibility in these dark rooms. As you can see, I can see even without any lights, I can see a good distance away from me, which helps me avoid those landmines. And have your volume up too. Even though the thunder and the rain and everything's really loud, you want to hear Rush coming, because there's no other warnings that I've picked up on that'll let you know that Rush is coming other than the candle. The candle will go out to let you know Rush is coming. So I made it into 100. Now I'm going to show you my basic routine, which seems to work fine for me every time that I do this now. And you hear the ringing? Those are the breakers. You have to pick up these breakers. They ring just like the books in the library, or just like keys in a drawer. You can hear the breakers ringing. So what I'd like to do first is use a lockpick and unlock this lock here for this room. I still haven't found a key for it anywhere, and I've noticed a lot of other players saying that basically there is no key. You have to have lockpicks when you get to the end here. So every time I start a game now, I buy lockpicks. They're only 50 doorknobs, and I've got, almost 74,000 now, so I can afford it. So, and what I do is after I open up the bulkhead door and figure starts coming down, I just run into this room. And so far, I've done this, a dozen times, and figure hasn't followed me in here yet. I just crouch before I get to the steps, so I come up inside here, I'm crouched, and figure just loses track of me. And this little routine works every time. At least it has so far. So now I'm going to take you downstairs and show you this entity, and I'm going to give it my lockpicks. I wasn't sure if I could hand it more than one item, if it'll hold on to more than one item, but it only holds one item. That's it. So I start off with the lockpicks. Just hold E until it takes them. And you see it's holding them inside there. So I thought, well, let me see if it'll take my candle. So I tried the candle and just gave me the lockpicks back. So you have to decide which item you want it to hold, and you can get it back when you start your next game. I'm going to show you that at the end here. That you can actually, at the beginning of the next game, this entity will show up in the first room that you're in. Before you open door 1, it'll show up, and you can grab your item back from the entity and start the next game with that item. So I gave it my lockpicks, because I like to start every game with lockpicks. So first I'm going to go upstairs and see if there's any breakers upstairs here, so I don't have to go back up here again until I complete the puzzle. There's one breaker there. Sometimes I found 2 at most up here. Usually there might be one over here, over in this area over here. I've never seen one inside the elevator. So I got the only one that was up here, and I got to get 9 more. I got to go down and find them downstairs. I got to avoid figure, try to stay away from him and pick up these other breakers. First, there he goes. He's at the very end, and he's running to the right. So I'm going to go left. Or try to get in this little door, actually. This little room right here. There's 3 of these little rooms off of these hallways. And you got to check all 3 for all of the breakers. This one has 2 so far, and there's one up top there, I think. We'll see if I grab another one here. I don't hear it ringing, so... And listen to Figure to figure out where he is. You can kind of tell. I wear a headset, which helps me... You know, it's more stereo. I could tell which side he's on, what direction he's heading. I could tell he's kind of heading toward my opening here, so I have to be careful not to go out here till he went past. So now I can come out here and see where he is. And there's that big pile of dung again. So here's pick these up on the floor. Yes, you do find some on the outside of these rooms too sometimes. He's coming. I'm gonna hop into another side room here. Nope, I'm still outside, but I gotta get into another side room to get more of these breakers that are hiding. I heard the ringing, but I think the ringing might be outside. I think I'm back in the same room again here. But I did hear some ringing. I gotta figure out where it's coming from. I see the blue glow. The guiding light is working now, so the breakers are inside that, behind that wall, inside a room right there. I'm just gonna hop inside that side room if I can get in there without being attacked. Gotta work my way all the way around because Figure was coming. Yeah, I finally made it around where I can get into the room. You can see all the breakers all lit up here. I need 3 more. There's 1, 2, and there's the 3rd one. So I got them all now. Now I just gotta get back to that utility room with the breaker panel and install the breakers and then do the puzzle. I always have a hard time remembering how to get there. When you get running around in here, you get turned around and you don't remember which way is the way back. So we'll see. I gotta come around here and figure it out. I have to stay away from Figure too. He's far enough away I can about stand up and run now. Yeah, I don't have to worry about him. So I'm gonna go inside the utility room here and install the breakers and then do the puzzle. Now the first, you still have to do it 3 times. The first time is very slow, very easy. But this part is always, I just laugh at this every time. His arms up in the air and running like a madman. So now to do the puzzle. Like I said, the first one is very slow, very easy. The second one gets a little bit faster. You just trip the ones that light up, like 7 and 1. Now 8, 6. Might be 1 more. Nope, only 4 this time. It's usually 4 or 5. You have to trip each time. Just a little quicker now. 9, 7, 10, 6, 3. So I got all those. Now for the last one, which is faster, much faster. And try to remember the ones you tripped. So it's 10, 9, 1, 3, 4. 10, 9, 1, 3, 4. Now the next one that you don't know, it'll show up in the next sequence. So you can remember the ones you did, which I didn't pay attention that time. I think it was 10. No. Yeah, we got 10, 4, 7, 7. 7 was the one I missed. So the second time, it'll actually give you that last digit. If you can remember the first ones that you tripped, and pick out which one's the new one, and just trip that new one. So now just run up to the elevator and get out of here. And I'm going to go into another game and show you how I can collect my lockpicks, get them back from that entity at the beginning of the next game. Yeah, just reading the Discord servers, people talking about it, or I think I saw another video on YouTube where somebody went through all the new entities in the update, and he couldn't name that one. So I guess it's unnamed, but I think either Wormhole, probably a good one, or Portal, probably give it that name. So another weird thing here is, just look up at the top right, I collected 1,880 coins, but it says I only collected 1,660. When this window pops up here, you look at it. See, leftover gold, 1,630. But at the top it says 1880, so I don't understand the discrepancy there. So here we go, the beginning of the next game. And there's the portal. Little wormholes over here, and there's my lockpick sitting there. And the other players can't see it, which is interesting. So now I thought the next game with my lockpicks. I was able to give them to myself instead of losing them at the end of the game. I was able to save them. So anyway, that's kind of a cool thing. I don't know if you've tried this yet. It's kind of fun to do. I appreciate you guys checking out this video, and check out my others. I've done quite a few videos now on this new Doors update that are very helpful, especially for Dupe. If you're having trouble with him, check out my video on Dupe. And catch me in the next one. I'll try to keep the videos coming. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.